Friends. Hey everybody, what's up, Bill? I see you out there in California. Beanie blessings to you, Lizzie. Beanie blessings to you as well. Thank you. What's happening, Joski? I see you joining us. Look at the dimples. I love it. Nick P, what's happening? What's going on? Ike Waltz, I know you've got something exceptional for us this evening. I just can't wait. Messiah, oh, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the space. I see Elemental and Julian. Julian, I'm gonna need some therapy tonight. You got something good for us? No? I know you do. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Elaine, oh, it's so nice to see you in the room. Hey, Elaine. Oh my gosh, it's about to be crazy tonight. I just know it. Mr. Tezazomo. Okay, let me get my thesaurus. Where did I put my Merriam's? All right, I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna find my dictionary. What's going on? Oh, we got the karaoke king, K-Bone, in the house. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see y'all faces. Hey, Jeff and Pinky. Hey, Pinky. Gotta greet them all. Hey, there goes the face. What's going on? Greetings. Happy to see y'all here. Welcome, welcome. Julian brought a rainbow with him. Okay, I'm with that. Promises and hope. We'll take it. Giovanni. Welcome, Giovanni. Hi. Abraham Kamani. Oh snap, we rhyming already. We ain't even get started yet. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hey Abraham, what's up, brother? Good to see you in the space as always. Yes, happy Pride to our family. We love you. We welcome you into the space. You know, feel free to greet each other in the chat. We always bringing each other in with love and warmth. And good energy, right? That's what we got. That's what we got up in here. That's right. That's right. You might say yes. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Yes. All right. We're going to let folks have a couple minutes just to roll in. And then we're going to get started because the list is what? Full. I'm excited. The lineup is crazy. I'm just excited. I don't know. Gusto with the gusto. I know you got some new stuff for us. I'm hype. Damn. What's going on? Zikali, my brother. Hey, peace. I'm excited for you too. I got you on the list. My boy withdrawn. Oh, hell. Y'all better get yourselves together, okay? Because it could go either way. It could go either way with withdrawn. So it's okay. But we love him. He keeps us on our toes, honey. Keeps us on our toes. I'm going to drop the list in the chat for those of you who are curious where you stand in the list. Okay. Yeah, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. There it is. Look at it. Isn't it just glorious? Look, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at all those people on there. You guys love us, and we love you too. So thanks for coming. Hey, Ray, can I get on? Yes, you can get on the good luck round. In fact, if you don't see yourself on the good luck or the guaranteed list, rather, please hit me up in a private message. Don't be shy. Do be on time, you know, because it fills up real fast. So if you're not on there, we'd love to hear you, and we definitely have some space. Okay, we got Joski on there so far. Y'all let me know who wants to get down. And don't worry, there'll be another invitation or many others as we get through the night, all right? Yeah, you can get on Tab. You already know, Tabitha. Okay, got you too, boo-boo. Say less, say less. All right, cool. We're gonna give it one more minute and we're gonna get into it. All right, because as you can see, the list is busting already. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and welcome you in. Shout out to all our friends joining us from Facebook and YouTube land. Okay, we welcome you to the space. I am Ray Jane. I am your host for the evening on the Thursday night online open mic, also known as Thunderlung Thursdays. Okay, we are here every 9 p.m. Eastern, bringing you that good energy, that healing, that love, that acceptance, that invitation in. We want you here. We want to hear what you got to say. And there is quite a bit to hear today. Oh, look at the room just buzzing, fill it up. I'm excited. All right. So, as you guys are trickling in and bringing your greetings to each other in the chat, and for those who are joining us who are not in the Zooms and they said, "Oh, Bay Jane, you looking good. Let me get up in the, let me get up in the Zoom so I can say something to you." Come on in. Our Zoom ID is 977-539-856. And I'll say that again, so don't worry if you missed it. This is, again, the New Eurekans Poet Cafe's presentation of the Thursday night online open mic, and it is hosted by me, myself, and I, Ray Jane, passing the torch from our executive director, also known as Boss Lady, okay, or La Bruja, okay, or Caridad de la Luz, okay. So please, I am so grateful to be here with you all, carrying on the tradition of love, poetry, music, artistic creation, and vulnerable sharing. Yeah, we're going to bust it open and share with each other today. So that's right. If you got some poetry, if you got some music, if you got some comedy, we are here for it. You have 3 minutes, not 4, not 5. It's certainly not 4 and not 5. Okay, you got 3 minutes, okay, to share with us what you've come to share. Sometimes it goes over a little bit, sometimes it goes under a little bit, and depending on how many people we have, we usually like to let you in. But please do be courteous to your other co-artists in this space. There are 20 on the guaranteed list, and those of you who didn't make it on the guaranteed list tonight, but you just got something burning down in your soul and you want to share it with us, we usually have space for about 5 to 10 people on our what? Good luck round, the good luck round. Okay, we're gonna make up a little song to go. I got a lot of songs to make up, y'all. I got work to do. But anyhow, we have some space for you. Hit me in a private message in the Zoom chat and we'll try to get you on. For those of you who are performing today, please put your pronouns and your IG handles and your Venmos and your PayPals in your box so we can follow you and lift you and support you. And if we want to throw you a little dollar too, please help us to do that, okay? We know this is Zoomland. Technical difficulties happen. Okay, don't freak out. We're not gonna boo you. You know, John Chance, he's not in the room, but if he did, even if he booed you, it would be out of love. But we would not boo you. Okay, if you get knocked off, just come back in. Hit me up. We'll try to get you back on because we want to hear all of what you have to say. Why? Because this is a safe space. If you don't remember nothing else I'm saying, please understand that this is a non-competitive space. We are giving each other respect, right? And we do not accept any hateful speech. If you can't keep it nice, you could get gone, okay? Don't get cute and get the what, child? The boot. Don't let it be you. Don't let it be you. We want to hear you, but we will get rid of you if you don't have the right energy. Okay, this is a sacred space here. So we ask for your discretion and we ask for your honoring of that space, all right? And we don't have this space, you know, as it is without somebody else paying some of these bills for us, right? So we got to give special thanks to the folks that make these spaces for us free so that we can come to you every Thursday night and present to you somewhere to be yourself, somewhere to let it all hang out, okay? So special thanks to the National Endowment for the Arts, the New York State Council on the Arts, the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, Amazon Literary Partnership, and the New York Community Trust. We thank you for your support, allowing us to do this week in and week out. And if you would like to also support us, you know, throw a little dollar on it. I got 5 on it. If that's you and you got 5 on it and you want to donate, because we are trying to replace the roof, honey, come on with a tax-deductible donation at thenewyeureka.org/contribute. And many of you asked me, well, I missed the sign up, Ray Jane. How do I get on next time for sure and the guaranteed list? Well, you can go to thenewyeureka.org, full events calendar, and then go to that Thursday of notes and 9 p.m. Eastern. And when you're going to do that, Ray Jane, you're going to do that 24 hours ahead of time. So you want to spit on Thursday? You're going to sign up on Wednesday. And don't worry, we'll go over it again. And if you forget, you can always follow me at It's Ray Jane. That's ITSRAYJANE. And I usually put up a little reminder I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting old. My mind ain't what it used to be. So sometimes I'll be forgetting. Okay. So if you like me and your brain works sometimes and maybe not on Wednesdays, just come on through on the Instagrams and the Facebooks and we have some instructions for you. All right. That's all I got to say for right now. We'll talk about some other things, some other safe spaces that you can be here with the New Eurekan a little bit later. Okay. What we're going to do right now is get into this list because it's hot. It's like fire, y'all. Y'all better get your water, get your spray. You got a little fan, you got a little sun, and maybe all you got is a napkin. That's okay. Just make it, make it work, okay? Because it's going to be some flames popping off in here. And speaking of flames and the popping of the office, okay, we are going to start off with our beanie goddess. Lizzie, I'm going to unmute you, my dear. Please let us know where we can find you and what you have to share with us this evening.
Good to see you as always, Ray Jane. Beanie blessings. You can follow me on IG, ES_Strauss, where my website is. Tonight I'm going to read from my debut book of Piankus, Kundabini, just debuted yesterday in New York. And also, I don't know if she knows this, but Ray Jane was one of the many reviewers of the book, and we decided the forward should be her beautiful review because it was a letter to me. So that's how the book starts, and it's really touching and moving. So thank you for doing that, Ray Jane. I'm going to read 2 Piankus from the book. The first one is titled A Matter of Serenity. Giving myself the serenity to heal with each new day, whether cloudy skies fog over my rooftop, or Apollo smiles over our groggy faces, longing for sheets, pushing them off our tired bodies, beginning a new day, for other gods to watch over us as we tackle the day, wiping away the eye glue that covered our minds and dreams, the shallow rest day prior to finally opening them, to the uncertainty and always certain we must walk the icy paths. And then I'm going to read the final Pianku in the book. It's just 9 words, and it's deadpan dope lesbian, sending one word after the next. Thank you. You're muted, Raven.
Yes, I am. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be just here yelling all by myself. Let me unmute so everybody else can yell for you. I'm trying to get to the participants. There y'all are. Okay, there we go. Go on and unmute and welcome her into this space.
Way to go, Liz. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Congratulations
Way to
on your
go.
book.
And congrats on the book.
Yes, congrats on the book.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You are welcome. Please go and cop that book when you can. It's not so often that we as artists get to make our own styles and formats of poetry. So big ups to Lizzie for stepping out of the box and busting that shit apart and said, no, I don't feel like writing like how y'all write. I'm going to make my own style and I'm going to make a whole book out of it. So please, if nothing else, to be inspired, get up with her, follow her so that you can get her book because it is beautiful. And I thank you for sharing with me the opportunity to read it ahead of time. It was truly a gift. We got a lot of folk in the room with books coming out. So if that's you and you just got your book and you have a book, maybe you wrote a book years ago, you still want people to buy your book, please don't be shy. This is your opportunity to have people follow, lift, and support you. So please give us the opportunity to do that because we would like to. Thank you kindly. All right. Speaking of wanting to lift and support talented artists and their pink pets, now we're going to go on to Jeff Cottrell. Please unmute yourself and let us know what you got to say.
Okay, so I don't have anything new, so I think I'll hit you with an oldie. This is called The Jim Show. Hey, Ben. Oh, yeah. How's it going, Jim? Doing the open mic here tonight? Oh, yeah, I think so. Cool. Hey, here's a flyer for my upcoming show. I'm doing it at Theater Past Tarragon Factory next month. Oh, yeah. I really want to see your show. That's the one-man Casablanca, right? Actually, it's a one-man Citizen Kane. It's called Declaration of Principles, the musical. Neat, huh? Oh, yeah. That sounds great. Yep, a lot of money and hard work's gone into it. Well, I hope you can make it out. Oh, yeah. I really want to see your show, but I can't. I can't afford it because I'm unemployed. Oh, no worries. I'll comp you. Oh, yeah. That's great. But the other thing is, like, I can't make that night. See, I gotta work. But you just said you're unemployed. Oh, yeah. But I'm starting a new job in a few weeks, and I gotta work that night. Well, that's all good. The show's on for 7 nights. Oh, yeah. But I gotta work all those nights. It's a night job. Well, there are also weekend afternoon matinees. Oh, yeah. But like, that's the weekend I'm flying out to see my grandma in LA. Well, the matinees run over 2 weekends. Oh, yeah. But like, Saturday afternoons are when I wash my hair. You could come on the Sunday afternoon. Oh, yeah. But Sunday's when I dry it. I see. Oh, yeah. But I really do want to see your show, though. I yesed it on Facebook and everything. Why would you yes it on Facebook if you know you can't go? Oh, yeah. I just do that. It's a finger reflex. Oh, well, if you really do want to see it, I'm doing a full-length preview of the show next Wednesday at the Free Swan Pub, and there's no cover. You can come to that. Oh, yeah. But I've been banned for life from the Free Swan because I brought in outside food. But I saw you there last night. Oh, yeah. But they told me this morning. The Free Swan's not even open in the morning. Oh, yeah. But I ran into the owner this morning at the hair salon. Oh, yeah. Too bad, because I really do want to see your show. It sounds awesome. Well, I'm thinking of filming one of the performances. Then I might sell it as a DIY DVD. Maybe you could buy a copy. Oh, yeah. But I don't have a DVD player. Well, I'll put the video on my website and you can download it from there. Oh, yeah. But I can't download videos. It always crashes my computer. I'll post it on YouTube then. Oh, yeah. But I can't watch YouTube. It's against my religion. Really? What's your religion? Oh, yeah. It's the one with all the jihads. Oh, and how did you get into that? Oh, yeah. From a video I saw on YouTube. Oh, well, I'm thinking of doing a short 5-minute excerpt from the show in the open mic tonight. Surely you'll be able to catch that. Oh, yeah. But I've already had a lot of drinks, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be in the washroom during the entire time you're on stage. Oh, well, you want to hear the funniest joke in the show? Oh, yeah. But I've got kind of an ear infection tonight, and it's made me completely incapable of hearing jokes. Oh, but you can hear me speaking right now. Oh, yeah, loud and clear. Oh, Ben, you don't really want to see my show, do you? Oh, yeah, of course I do. I love Alfred Hitchcock. Hitchcock didn't direct Citizen Kane. Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant Michael Bay. Ben, you don't have the slightest intention ever to see my show, do you? Oh, yeah, I do. No, I don't think you do. Why do you keep saying you want to see it when you obviously don't? Just admit it. Stop being such a phony little douche and be honest for once, okay? Okay, I'll be honest. I don't want to see your show, Jim. Thank you. Was that really so hard? No, I don't want to see your show because I think you're a terrible writer. Okay, whatever. And you're also a shitty performer. All right. And you're a pretentious asshole and a loser. Are you done yet? No. I also think you have severe social problems and probably need hardcore counseling. All right, enough already. I hate you, Jim. Thank you. That was called The Jim Show.
Yes, every time you get us, every time we ask to unmute. Please unmute yourself. Give us some love.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Every time, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
We gotta find something to use that in. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna get up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Where can we find you? Oh, yeah. Sure, we can. Thank you so much for always entertaining us, Jeff. Please put your information in the chat so they can find you, follow you, support you. And for real though, not like with the oh yeah, yes, but like yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? All right. Speaking of Who's Cup next, I'm so excited to see this person in the room. Yes. Your writing is just tremendous, my dear. Let me unmute you, Elaine. Come on and give us what you got.
Hi, so nice to see you. Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone at home. My name is Elaine, and I actually today have an excerpt of my short story, which is to be continued. It's actually part of my novel, so I'm very excited. So here it goes. I'm sorry, Linda. I didn't mean to hit you. It's that you don't listen. Did I hit you hard? Sebastian held her and began rubbing her stomach. I'll get you some water. Don't touch me, she cried. Don't you ever touch me. I'm leaving you. You don't know what you're saying. You'll have a clear head tomorrow. I know exactly what I'm saying. Sebastian grabbed her inhaler from the pantry drawer and placed it next to her. He then left the bedroom and locked the door. I have no idea how long he would have kept her in the bedroom if Father, my brother Mauricio, and I hadn't shown up at the house. We were having a regular Memorial Day barbecue with hamburgers, hot dogs, and chicken wings. We almost didn't hear the phone ring because the bachata was playing while we were bickering about Father's conniving ways. Dad, we brought the good burgers and hot dogs. Why are you making us the cheap shit? What are you talking about? These are good. They taste the same. Watch, just put some ketchup on it. You'll see they're very good. Mom handed him the phone, and all Father said was, I'll be there right now. He didn't get into details, just said, your sister's in trouble. Let's go, Mauricio. Why does he get to go? I asked. Camila, you can't go. It's too dangerous. It's not too dangerous for you guys to go. Oh, I'm going. I ran to the car and hopped into the back seat. Father was speeding, which is rare because he drives like a turtle. Open the door, or I'll knock it down, Father yelled. Sebastian opened the door and shouted, what are you doing here making all this noise? This is my house. Where's my daughter? Where is she? You know, it's not polite to show up to someone's house unannounced. Where's Linda, cabrón? Where is she? She's in the bedroom. I'm taking her out of here. Father went straight to the bedroom. Mauricio and I followed. Linda, abre la puerta, soy yo, Father said as he knocked on the door. I can't open the door. Why not? He's not going to do nothing to you. I'm locked in here. Oh, you motherfucker. You fucking cabrón. Open this fucking door right now. Open it or I'll break the door in your fucking face. Sebastian got the key out of his pocket and opened the door. Linda ran and hugged Father. Did you touch my daughter? Father confronted Sebastian, and without giving him a chance to respond, he turned to Linda and said, ¿Te hizo algo este cabrón? Get out of my house. This is not your place. You don't get to dictate what goes on here. I'm not leaving without my daughter. Sebastian shoved my father. My father shoved him back and both began swinging. Kick his ass, Father, I shouted. Sebastian got my father in a headlock. Mauricio jumped in, and now it was 2 against 1. Despite the unfair advantage, Sebastian was a tough fighter. I decided it was important for me to be part of it. I went towards Sebastian, and he pushed me right on the chest. He was a monster, swinging like a pro wrestler. Mauricio got a hold of his arm, and he and Father pinned him down. At that point, I had my pink Reebok in my right hand. I put it on his face and shouted, smell the shoe, motherfucker, smell it. I then began hitting his head with it. Let's get out of here, Mauricio yelled. They're going to call the cops. Fortunately, Sebastian never accused us. Thank you.
Yes, please unmute yourselves. We love a little story.
Yeah.
Story
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Oh, man. Tell those tales.
Yes. Yes.
Tell those tales.
Anxious to hear the next part.
This excerpt was published by Drunk Monkeys, so I'm very excited that it just came out.
Cool.
We are so proud of you. Thank you for sharing that with us. Please go and follow Elaine. You know we got all styles here, right? So we got a little bit novels, got some poetry. I done seen some guitars show up already. You know we at least got 2 people singing to us. So we're going to get into it all. Thank you so much for sharing that. Her stories are like that. And as you can see, she's telling stories from our community, right? In our vernacular, how we say it. And that's important, right? A lot of us struggle to find our stories in the world. So thank you, Elaine, for making our stories very much public, as they should be. Okay, speaking of stories, we're gonna move along, we're gonna groove along. Okay, down the list, down the list, down the list, down the list. You gotta shake them shoulders when you get down the list. All right, Mr. Tesasomo, open your mic for us. Get y'all dictionaries. I already told y'all.
Hey there.
Hey there, friend.
You ready?
Oh, always been ready. Stay ready, okay?
All right, here we go. I got to jump in fast. So, from a loud Puerto Rican to the Longfellow linden. Flowers, this is the epithet. Flowers in all places, then in all seasons. Flowers expand their light and soul like wings, teaching us by most persuasive reasons how akin they are to human things, from Flowers by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, 1837. By the meandering Kennebecan, now the Charles River, inhabited over 4,500 years, where farmland orchards have blossomed and withered, ritos, brooks have come and gone, the site of lyrical pacing, searching for solace on its inscribed and re-inscribed paths. Between 1905 and 1925, Martha Brooks Hutchison and Ellen Biddle restored it to the way the Patriot had known it, blending the colonial architecture. The arboreal placement, well thought out. In 1843, Fanny, the Roman domina, sought to pleasure her dominus, quote, a linden avenue in which my poet intends to pace in his old age and compose under its shade, unquote. The rewriting and failures of the Alley of Elms mirrored the prosody of the author. On the eastern lawn, a Tilla Americana, a linden tree, planted before the birth of the nation, shading George Washington's Revolutionary War headquarters during the siege of Boston. Over 70 years past its estimated life expectancy, over 120 years past its namesake, sought for its summer-long cluster of yellowish white flowers, loved for its summer fragrance, and abhorred for its tacky tar. On the sweltering summer shade, the daughter of a Spanish Gitano Romani gypsy father, the same ones that we as Mexican kids were told that if we misbehaved, the Húngaros and Gitanos would come and take us away. And a Puerto Rican mother serving Dixie cups of water from a classy Coleman cooler like the ones for farm laborers. A great sage stepped on the eastern lawn stage with a Longfellow linden for an audience. An intellectually gabby, gifted, chubby child, Bronx-born, Magdalena Gomez commanded the audience. Now award-winning performance poet, playwright, poet laureate of Springfield, Massachusetts, founder of the many New England Latinx venues, multi-book published, Miraculous Mujer, Gritona Sinvergüenza. Well, that's the title of her book, first book, Shameless Woman. On March 1st, 1954, another gifted, loud Puerto Rican mujer yelled, "Que viva Puerto Rico libre!" Dolores Lebrón Sotomayor, born November 19th, 1919, La Quinta, a final daughter of a poor family in Lares, Puerto Rico. While Magdalena was radicalized by the South Bronx Library, Lolita Lebron was radicalized by the Ponce Massacre of 1937, where 19 Puerto Ricans were massacred by police and over 200 wounded. After the handover of July 25, 1898, Puerto Rico became a source of cheap labor for the U.S. mainland, but the jobs didn't live up to the expectations promised by the migratory middleman. On June 11, 1948, a Puerto Rican governor, U.S. appointed, signed the Ley de la Mordaza, or the gag law, La Ley 53. It bespoke Puerto Rican independence with a $10,000 fine and a felony. The Cuate, twin of the mainland Smith Act, intended to suppress communist movements. The Little Smith Act made it a felony to demand liberation. On June 16, 1954, Lolita Lebron was sentenced to 16 to 50 years. She would continue writing poetry and organizing until commuted by Jimmy Carter. On June 12, 2022, a very loud Puerto Rican woman was yelling at the 263-year-old Longfellow linden, who was witnessed the birth of American homegrown terrorists, aka the American Revolutionary Militia, the appropriated birth of continental violence, the birth of the American empire that one day would colonize her mother's homeland. If the linden tree of empire is fed with the blood shed of patriots, Magdalena's words will not be smothered like Fanny's dress on fire by the Longfellow body politic.
Damn. Y'all unmute yourselves. Unmute yourselves. Ooh.
To
Your
that.
dictionaries
To that.
and your thesauruses and everything, because that was mind blowing.
Always.
Ooh-wee.
Love it, man.
Whoa, Tiz.
Come on. And this is why we call him the professor. That's a professor. He's teaching us. Always, always. Thank you for the history. You know, a lot of times folks are celebrating things, not knowing where it comes from, not knowing what the people had to go through to be able to celebrate. So thank you for bringing us the stories so they may live on, right? Because that's the only way that they live on is in our mouths. So thank you so much. Please put your information in the chat, and the list has been shared and is going up bit by bit for anybody who is curious about that. If you are not on the list, please let me know if you would still like to be on the list. We have a few more spots in the good luck round. And as I said before, and as I always say, we'd love to hear you. All right. So Joshua Love, that includes you, my dear. So if you'd like to be on the list, I don't see you on the list. If you'd like to be on the list, you're going to have to hit me up and let me know you want to be on the list. Okay. Terry Rose, you on the list, boo. Don't worry about it. Kelly, you on the list, boo, too. So don't worry about it. Shocky, you are going to be on the good luck list. Okay. So I got y'all. All right. Going back to the list that we do have. Next up, we are going to, we're going to get some music. I told y'all we're going to get some music. Ow. All right, Bill, please music us. We can't hear you, Bill.
I have a question. Are you going to read any of your stuff? It's a shame that you host and we don't get to hear any of your poetry.
Well, sure, Bill. I put myself on the good luck round.
Yeah, good. Okay, I'm going to do an original. It's called Jean Paris. I think I've done it before. It's one of my more recent ones, but it's a song that I was inspired to write because Paris is probably my favorite city in the world. So here we go. Hope you like it.
Jean Paris, singular city of hopes and dreams, fills me with yearning so mystical and true. Rising at daybreak, Latin Quarter to La Marat, stop for espresso and croissant. An exhilarating morning indeed, a most delightful place to be. La 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 la. Jean Paris, artisan city on the Seine, Boulevard Saint-Germain to La Dumago, sipping hot chocolate under chilly autumnal sky. An exhilarating day indeed, a most delightful place to be. La 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 Jean Paris. La 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 Jean Paris, Jean Paris. Janbury, city of music, art, and bohemian life. Les Troyens at the Bastille, and Norma at the Gallier. Late night cafe dinner, and a stroll along the Champs-Élysées. An exhilarating evening indeed, a most delightful place to be. La 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 la. Janbury, oh Janbury, land of Berlioz, Sartre and Camus. Vibrant cafes, stimulating banter and jazz, discussing Nietzsche's will to power over espresso and croissants. An intellectual haven indeed, a magnificent place to be. My city of all cities, Paris. Thank you, everybody.
Beautiful, Bill. Everyone else unmute and tell him so.
It's a good song.
Bill.
Swaggy, bro.
Great song.
Great
Sweet Bill.
Thank you, everybody.
That was fire.
Thank you.
You know we love a good sway now, Bill. You know that. You know, I seen a couple of y'all joining in. I appreciate y'all for getting in, letting yourselves give in to the vibe that's here, okay, and being created. Just go on and give in. I mean, you can fight it, but why did you come if you're gonna fight the vibe? Just go with the vibe. You feel me? It's just going up from here, just so you know. I see you withdrawn. Don't worry. Uh-oh, we got a pleasant gesture happening from withdrawn. So that means there's an extra spot open. So if there's anybody who didn't get on and you don't see yourself on the guaranteed list, please let me know. We now got an open spot for you. So take your spot. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Shoo. So who we got up next? Ooh, I don't know if Bear is in the room yet. He might not be. I don't think so. But when he gets here, we'll make some space and time for him. In the meantime, this is my favorite part of the night, y'all, because I be going through some things, okay? Julian Matthews, he is going to come up here and he is going to share the realest of the real with us so we may heal. Greetings, friend.
Hi.
Hi.
This is a bit long. It's 5.5 minutes. Do I do that or do something shorter?
It would be better if you do something a little shorter so that we can have.
The excuse. I pinned my poem on a clothesline, spun, wrung, and hung out to dry, hoping the sun's rays would pierce its every seam. If it flapped in the breeze, maybe it would dream of flight or catch the sweet smells of a meadow. If it saw its own shadow grow, recede by midday, then grow again by sunset, maybe it would acquire text, shape, and context. If it absorbed the sounds of susurrating leaves, the swish of trees, the chorus of mating calls, maybe it would fill with cadence, resonance, and melody. I wished for authenticity, layering, and depth, not a laundry list of pedantic, preachy pretense. But all I got was a searing. Instead of freshness, only fluff. Instead of smooth lines, only lint. Instead of texture, only textile. Instead of color, only runs. Instead of chirping, only droppings. Instead of sonic clarity, only crickets. Then it rained, and I forgot to take the clothes in again. What's your excuse? End of poem. Thank you.
Ooh, ooh. I don't have an excuse. I just got love for it. Thank you so much for sharing that. Unmute yourselves, please.
Nice piece, Julian.
Julian!
Nice piece.
The doctor or something like
Boy is
that.
coming through. Just a
Awesome.
yes, Julian.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, the images alone, Julian. Please put your information in the chat so we can see and feel and hear and smell all that, okay? Because it's there. Thank you so much for your artistry and for being here with us. Christy, Jeffrey, also known as Squibbles. Are you ready for us, Christy? Yes, you are. I see that face. How you doing, my love?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's just new stuff I'm working on, in the beginning stages. That's how most of them stay, let's be honest. Come on. That come back around energy. That stuff I thought I had went through found its way back inside the back of my closet. That one box in the back you could have sworn you went through long, long ago. But it always seems to pop back in and stick around way, way in the back, the way, way back of the brain inside of me and the mind that guides me to seek the hidden corners of the closets and the boxes buried deep in the back. That ratty old brown box that the flaps are so bent, tucked not so gently underneath of each other to keep it somewhat closed, but always a little open, always a little exposed to the elements all around it. The moths that fly at night, and the perfume sprayed, and the tears cried, and the clothes thrown, and the truce had, and the box remains. Always remains, but it remains to be seen what lies inside of it today. Today, in a way, is an awful hard day, and the mind likes to play tricks without treat and loop on repeat of the things I've done wrong, or could I be doing better, or should I be doing better? But better, better. My mind hooks around this one word, B-E-T-T-E-R, hooks its way out of my mouth into my left ear, then into my right one, and better just keeps looping around through my head and through my ears, stuck inside of my skull. Better, 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 better. Be better, be better, be better. What is better? What is better? Is better better? Is better worth it? Is better real? Is better real? What makes now not better? What makes here not better? Than there, than then, than those, than her. Better than her, better than her. Are you better than her? The older you, the used to be you. Are you better? Is she better? I bet her is better. I let her be better. She isn't me better. She's no longer better. She's no longer better. She's no longer better. She's no longer me. She's no longer me. Better than we allows me to see she is not me. She is not me. Better, not better, different, apart. Circumstances, realities changed, rearranged, seasoned, reasoned, the whys, the nows, the hows of the boxes deep in the back that always seem to be there, that always seem to clutter and always seem to find something new every season when I'm cleaning out the cluttered spaces. And this box today reminds me of the words and their power. What we repeat has power. What we repeat has power. How we perceive has power. How we define has power. How we react has power. How we better has power. Power to be better. Power in the better. To want better. To believe in better. And just be. Just be better. Better now. Be better now by understanding somehow that we all have boxes in the back of the closets. And we all are not our past selves. We are all not our past selves. We are all entitled to better. We are all entitled to better. To be better, to live better, to breathe better, to eat better, to dance better, to joy better, to enjoy better, and balance better, and see better, and be better. Be better. We better be better. Together be better forever. Be better, better forever. Together forever. Together better. Thank you. Woo.
You better. I know you better. Okay. Unmute your sounds, please.
Good stuff, Christy. Good stuff.
Jeez, Christy, holy crap, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be better now.
So thank you for making us better with that. Yes. Amanda said you better. That's what we talk about. Facts. Thank you for the reminder, Christy, as always. Oof. Come on, come on. Good, better, best. Yes, Kelly. Yes, Kelly. We accelerating, we elevating, we lifting. That's what we do. That's what we do. Up in here, if you ain't know, welcome. Okay. That's what's going on in this space. And speaking of lifting, ooh, I don't know. Y'all might, I told y'all about getting some fans, right? You know, if you got a little napkin next to you, you know what I'm saying? It's about to get hot up in here. Eddie Foreman, you know, he gonna come with that fire, with that poetasticness, my brother. Okay, from another, I'm getting you started. I'll unmute you so you could do you. Okay, go on, Eddie, do your thing.
My thing as a chicken wing.
Hey.
Woo, hey. I just love hearing you sing everything and everything. Sorry, I try to rhyme to pass the time, to make everyone feel sublime. Well, let's turn into my spicy chime. Hello, my name is Ed Fireman. Hope everyone give me a hand so I can spread some flames on this land. If you listen, you'll understand. All right, this is called Blooming Sex Bomb. I remember your soft, silky figure. You had the wind of strawberries. My trigger has gotten much bigger. My desire was often that varies. I had a burning lust to feed, had a desire to ignite our needs, had a quenching hunger to dance and breed. The naughty senses I couldn't subside or take heed. I want to taste my tongue on your tongue. Let our whispers of moans flow through the air. Let the burning passion sizzle our lungs. Come on, let's dance till we're both exposed and bare. You lie in those soft legs without delay. Your pink softness was so inviting, had some oral repetitive wordplay. Your actions were blazing, intoxicating, and exciting. You could crack stone with your moans. You know how to keep up a tune. I'm sizzling your sweet skin and pale bones. You both howled at the milky moon. You dropped and dropped and dropped. We went on top. Your soft pink walls caressed my thing. I don't want my cherry bomb to stop. We listened to our high-pitched vocals sing. Our loins cried while our lungs expand. The red sensational river overflowed. Time changed the sand. I couldn't forget how your beauty glowed. The open space is getting quickly sealed. Our heartbeats filled up by desires. The bare moments we couldn't reveal. The crimson blood pumping with so much fire. I was absorbed by the deep black abyss. I was pushing underneath the pink mold. I couldn't resist the pink mist. You were wild, untamed, and controlled. We had short breaths going through our lips. Our moments started matching minds. I felt the sensation from our nips and fingertips. We felt the synchronized embers up our spines. Our bodies were lost in the blazing domain. It was chest to chest colliding head on. The rapid strain we had to maintain inside our brains. We grew all night long and on and strong. We cried one big musical note of satisfaction. It seems our funeral died down. The end of our lustful chain reactions. We were exhausted, but we didn't frown. The light creeps in the shadows, our heads hiding underneath the sheets. The dear darkness slowly closes. The sunlight kisses our feet. Thank you.
Hot, I told you it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Unmute yourselves while you're fan. Go on.
I ain't fanning them.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
All right, Eddie.
Right on.
Love you guys.
Yeah,
Joseph.
Annie. You got a lot of fire back there, Eddie. What you be doing? What you be doing when you're not on the Zooms? That's what I'm trying. You know what? Let me mind my business, Eddie. Go and put your information in the chat so they can follow you and get some more of that fire. We love you. You always bring us good energy and some rhymes. You know, it's just fun. It's always fun with you, Eddie. So thank you for bringing us fun. Oh, from one fun to the next bit of fun. If you didn't know, you got to get some gusto. Okay, for Gustav. We gonna unmute because I heard he got some new shit for us. Go on and unmute yourself, Gustav. How you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm great. I'm even better.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. I do have 3 new poems. Ready, set, go. This is science versus religion. Science makes airplanes fly. Religion makes people fly planes into buildings. God, Allah, Brahma, Yahweh, Zeus, or the flying spaghetti monster. It's all some made-up sky fairy bullshit. I do not and will not believe. I will fight for my freedom of conscience. I will fight for the separation of church and state. I will fight before you chain my mind to the rock of ages. If we are to remain the land of the free, no one can tell you that their God makes all the rules. No one can force you to abide by their commandments. Freedom of religion must mean freedom from religion, not the freedom to impose your beliefs on others. Religion is the cause of so much strife, torture, and incalculable loss of life. And now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Burning books so as not to offend the most moronic among us. Don't say gay as if that makes it go away. Their theocracy is choking our democracy. I'm dropping some mad science here. The method by which we dispel ignorance and fear, to live in truth and make real progress. For future is coming either way. Our choice is now a new enlightenment or a return to the dark ages. Choose wisely, my friends, for it may be the last choice you can ever make. This is called MK Ultraman, forged in the fires of the Monday night online open mic. I rise from the ashes on Thunderlung Thursdays, spitting out lines like depleted uranium, blowing your minds inside that cranium. I am a fount of creativity. I am Mighty Mouse on LSD. Here I come to save the day. I live in Florida, but I still say gay. Like MK Ultraman, the psychedelic warlock, I bend time as I wind back the clock. Throw those hands up and say, don't shoot. Nourish your body from the root to the fruit. I got that old-time evangelical agnosticism. Stand together now to oppose fascism. Dance your own dance to a beat only you can hear. Then Nuyorican poets will appear, transporting you far away in time and space, all done with inimitable style and grace. So just sit back and chill. I'm about to get ill, because I got the gusto, ready to busto with the dope rhymes. We make the good times. On Thursday night, see, we got that poetry to make your mind fly. Open that third eye, perform a heart check like I was Aztec. This one's called It's Not About You. Very short. I don't care about you anymore. I don't think about you anymore. Your scent does not linger on the tips of my fingers. Now I swear, yes, I swear that this next line will not be about you. Oh, you were so annoying with your overloud laugh and your smile that would just light up that beautiful face. But wait, this poem is about all the things I hated about you. Or this poem isn't about you at all, because clearly I don't care about you anymore. Thank you.
Da 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 da, hot fire! Please unmute yourselves.
Gusto with the fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it, man. Let's go.
You did not disappoint. Thank you for bringing that new shit to us. But then again, you never disappoint. So please put your information in the chat so they can follow you, so they can get some of that gusto. Okay, because we need it. We need it. Thank you for bringing your energy to this space and your writing, your creativity, reminding us where we're at. And also, thank you for the wonderful segue into a little bit of information for you guys. So if Thursdays is popping, you like, woo, woo, yes, I need some more of that in my life. Other times in the week. Actually, I might like to start my week like that. Please, Monday night, we also do this. It is hosted by Advocate of Words, 8 p.m. Eastern, the Monday night online open mic. Also, that was recently hosted by Elemental, who's also in the chat. So please feel free to bring your poetry. And you may also be giving yourself an opportunity at some point to be lifted, right, into a space of creating space, right? So don't put yourself in the border in the box unless you come into the Zooms, okay? So on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, got the same rules for sign up that we have. So if you want to get on Monday night, you sign up Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, neweurekan.org, events calendar, Monday, 8 p.m., artist ticket. Remember, artist ticket. If you pick the audience, you're going to be very disappointed. But you know, we could always do it again. You can just come back on Thursday. It's all good. Okay. So just so y'all know, we're doing something every day of the week at the New Eurekan, both in person and online. So on Monday nights, there's also the in-person open mic as well. So if you're feeling froggy, you want to touch those stones that Miguel Algarin built for us, come out. Wednesday night as well, Advocate comes back and he is hosting the Slam. I know that word is a little scary for some folks, but sometimes it's just nice to stretch those muscles, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it doesn't have to be a scary thing. And really, when you think about it, only person you're ever competing with is yourself, right? So come through, push yourself, try something different. It's always gonna be love if it's us. You feel me? All right, next, moving along. Ooh, from one bomb host to the next, we got our boy Nick P coming into space, in the place to be. Please let the folks know, what kind of things are you getting into these days? What kind of safe spaces are you making before you get into your poetry? Jersey Jesus, unmute yourself.
Well, I absolve people of their sins for starters. As Jersey Jesus should. Let's see here. You can follow me at The Real Nick P on IG, Facebook Nick P logos. I just had another right to the mic. We had a workshop and open mic and everything like that. Ray Jane was that came through for. Next one is going to be July 6th, that first Wednesday of July. I am also doing something with Deadpan Lizzie on the 29th, and I also have Tumblewords coming up too as well. You can all follow my stuff and everything, and I'll tell you all about it. And also Facebook Nick Pay logos. I'm gonna hop on in, y'all. 2 pieces. First one, this was done in my workshop, by the way. If I ever become a parent, you will be safe, my child. There is too much hatred still out there, and I never will allow any wrathful flames to come your way. If you change your name, I will still love you. If you change your body, I will still love you. Know that, my child. Know that knowledge and wittiness will help you. Know that the heavens will shine light to you in this house. You will be magical and have everything that I could not have. I will always love you, my child. I will not change you. I will not put a closet with clothes to hide your true self and bury you underneath. It is okay if you don't feel safe at first. I get it. And I will always love you. I hope you read this poem one day. You can be everything you want to be. Love makes the world go round, while hatred stops motion. No motion of yours will be denied when it regards love. Just love the right way with consent. So yeah, we're getting prideful. The second one's also prideful too. This one's called A Bell in an Ocean. I sound like a bell in an ocean, drowned out by the chatters of sea creatures when I say I'm bisexual. I know who I am. I am proud of myself that I took the steel doors that have bolted me in, melted it with these words. These flames bursted open the door. I charged out like a bull seeing red, because I rioted with silent scriptures played along the xylophone of my rib cage. It took me a while. The closet became a sanctuary where I would go back to when I don't feel safe. Then again, who really feels safe outside? Too many questions arose. Who are you? Are you really who you say you are? You're attracted to a man and woman and even other on the spectrum of the rainbow. And I have pride in my identity. Once I started to get comfortable in my own skin, the layers that held me down had no hold on me anymore. I've hid behind a cosplay most of my life. These steps I take aren't a role play of what is to come, for I have been stepped on like stones on the beach. No one thinks of it, but I hurt when someone mutes me, puts their own speakers on blast, and throws me to the sky like I'm Team Rocket as I blast off again till I hit a coastline. One does not have to prop me up on the shoreline, wear my seashells as a necklace. I just want you to shut the ocean off and listen to me. Happy Pride Month, y'all.
Happy Pride Month with that beautiful, beautiful pieces. Unmute yourself.
Yo, too intellectual.
Let's
go,
Jersey.
Yeah. Nick, good stuff.
Tell them about it. Tell them. So big.
Like I told y'all, there are a number of safe spaces for you. There are many, many people here who are you, right? Opening their mouths so you can find yourself in the work, right? So you can turn that ocean off. So you can come up out that closet, come up out of wherever you're hiding, right? Because you may not be safe anywhere else, but you're safe here. We got you. If anybody say something about that, we got the boot for that. Okay? Just so you know. Please follow Nick Paleologos. He's doing wonderful things in the community. He's teaching you how to write. He's giving you space to write. He's doing it all. So please follow him. And he also has a book out. Please put your book in the screen so the folks can find it and buy it. That's right. Put it closer because you disappeared into the lightning. We still can't see it. It's all right. I'm going to find my copy and put it. There we go. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all make sure you go and cop that man's book. Support each other. Or why are you here? Right? All right. Just so you know. Moving along. Bianca. Look at the smile. All excited. I'm excited too. I'm going to unmute you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. Have you been to this space before?
I have. So I'm from the Bay Area, and I traveled to New York recently, and I performed at the cafe, and Paul Conqueso introduced me into the New Rican world. So I owe him a lot for that. And yeah, so I saw this and I wanted to join.
Welcome. We're glad to have you. Share what you got, boo.
Awesome. So this piece I'm sharing, it's called I'm Tired. And it has to do with all of the tragedies that have been happening around us and just feeling like sometimes it feels like there's no silver lining around us just because of how everything is just blanketed and constantly being swept under the rug. So this one's called I'm Tired. Sending love to your nervous system. It breaks my heart that we must reap what the government sows. Children and teens in the US are 15 times more likely to die from gunfire than their peers in 31 other high-income countries combined. The US also has nearly 25 times the firearm murder rate. To think that our children will most likely die from a gunshot wound than any other health ailment is alarming. But the government will choose to sleep on social issues while they lay their head on a bed full of heavy hearts. And the saying goes, power to the people, yet the people in power leads to hopeful policies that create hopeless results inspired by the numbness of continuous thoughts and prayers because resilience becomes silence. I always question why our leaders can go to war when they cannot lead to fix problems happening in their own yard. Having security in at-risk schools always seems like a good idea until you realize it's only to notion that the statistics of at-risk student body already makes them criminals. So at the end of the day, they aren't being protected, they're being punished. And the government wonders why we view security as a prison sentence rather than an act of civilian safety. The worst thing this world has ever encountered is the human hunger for power. We're not only being forced to be complacent about carnage, but also living in a world that is already dying. The endless cycle of hearing about tragedy, relentless media attention, offering thoughts and prayers, debating whether or not guns should be prohibited, resulting in no action, going back to normal while we wait for the next disturbance in our communities is exhausting. We shouldn't live in simultaneous fear and numbness because our societal norm is arguing about what's justified while people's lives are being sacrificed, like our lives are only meant to be glamorized through death. I'm tired of hearing another member of our communities become an ancestor. I'm tired of sending my thoughts and prayers. We need policies and change. I'm tired of hearing people's stories through their eulogies and post-mortem conversations. I'm tired of talking about others in past tense. I'm tired of having murder accomplices assigned to protect brown and Black communities they have no interest in protecting. I'm tired of hearing desensitized debates of what laws we should create based on numbers, not bloodshed. I'm tired of the freedom I have because I carry it around like a burden from third-person testimonies that pierces my skin, like the bullets from the AR-15s that killed our children while officers were standing there waiting for the execution to be over before they even took action. There is no freedom in a war-torn world. There is only survival and hoping the difference you make is the one that stays and doesn't fade like another newsline waiting for another audience to sympathize over. Remorse needs revelation, revolution, and retribution, not a reverie. Thank you.
Damn, Bianca. Come on, unmute yourselves.
One of us.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Absolutely don't.
One of us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh, I know you hear us hollering. We can't help ourselves. I know you heard them say one of us. So if you don't know, that is our way of claiming you. We say, forget about whatever else you got going on Thursday night. It's a wrap for that. You're going to be here, 9 p.m. Eastern with us. You know, we understand you got other things to do if you got anything. We're not going to hold you against you, what you're saying. But we are going to be expecting you, okay? I'm looking over my glasses at you so you know I'm serious, okay? Please put your information in the chat. That was powerful. We are so, so blessed to have you in the room with us, sharing that energy, that very important work. Very important messages. And you know, you might find on Instagram that somebody stalked you a little bit and put up a little video of you. That was me, okay? Because the folk need to hear it, okay? So please, you are welcome back anytime, every time. Shout out to the Bay Area, right? We got some more Cali energy up in here, so you're not by yourself, okay? Absolutely. We appreciate you. I told y'all I was gonna be fire, man. I told y'all to get a fan. Didn't I say that? I said, turn your AC on, open your window, do something. But some of y'all ain't listening. Look at you just melting away. That's okay. It's all right. Too bad for you, because it's just gonna get hotter. Kelly, come on, pink hair. Come on, pink hair. Come on, right here. Pink hair, pink hair. Come on, pink hair. Ask to unmute. How you doing?
I am excellent. Excellent day. Great way to end it.
Yeah. Come on with it.
But my hair may be cheerful, and I am not. I got some grief poetry coming your way. The same loss, 2 medium poems. So the first one is called The Letter. I got a letter from you today, the last I will ever get. Holding the small square in my shaking hands, I was afraid to open it, knowing it was the last words you would ever gift me. I don't know what I expected. Not this small card, the cover a tasteful watercolor in soothing tones, like all of the generic thank you cards you diligently filled out over a lifetime. What did I expect? An answer, maybe? A definitive fact I could hold close, something I could shelter behind from the storm of what if, should have, if only. The first read, I could recognize no words. The letters swam in my tears like tadpoles, my pulse pounding in my ears, each thump reminding me that yours beat no longer. The second read was disillusioning. The answers I sought, I craved, I required like air for my next breath were not within. I felt no clarity, no clemency, no peace. This was all there was left, and I wanted more. Rage flared deep inside me, feral and hot, at you, at those that failed you, at myself. I wanted to shred that card with its dentist office art and its insufficient words, rip it into tiny pieces, eat them, consume them, erase them. But on my 1000th trip over your words, in your perfectly round script and beautifully spaced lines, I finally found it. The fact that I had been looking for. One I can grasp with both hands as my world fractures on a fault line of before and after, as I sit with my heart in my throat and my head in my hands, as each day carries me relentlessly away from you. In that letter, I found the truth, the one truth to which I can cling. You loved me, and that will have to be enough. All right, that was poem 1, and the companion poem is called The Practice of Losing. I lose things all the time. I'm quite hopeless in that regard. I'm often found frantically searching for my keys and debit cards. I've lost whole family branches, one day there, then gone the next. They're still somewhere in the world, but for me, forcibly annexed. Between adoptions and divorces, I've somehow managed to lose more grandfathers than any one person should be able to claim their due. I've lost wonderful colleagues without any sign or warning. I've cried for them in conference rooms, performed collective mourning. But the loss of you was something new that shook the ground beneath my feet. A loss that changed my landscape, the map of my world made obsolete. I lose things all the time. I'm quite hopeless in that regard. But despite my practice losing, I still got lost in your graveyard. Like an amateur cartographer, I will redraw those maps. But now I take it down in pencil, for I've learned how fast it can collapse. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. Please unmute yourselves and thank this lady.
Wow.
Up to you.
Yo, nice
That
rounds.
was a
Heavy
Moms.
work tonight.
Beautiful.
Oh, just
Come on, right? We said we got space for it all. However you show up, however you're feeling, whether that's gratefulness, excitement, protest, or grief. Those are all very human. We are all human. I don't know, some of y'all might think y'all Teflon, but let me let you know something. You're human, okay? And this experience is collective, okay? So thank you. Thank you for bringing us other parts of the spectrum, so we can have permission to feel how we feel. There's nothing wrong in that. You can rejoice in your grief as well, right? So here we are, being humans together, just peopling. You know what I'm saying? Just peopling. That's all we could do. Beautiful pieces. Thank you as always. Y'all make sure you follow Kelly, and not just for the pink hair, but if it's for the pink hair, I understand. She know how I feel about her hair. She know. Ike, what you doing, Ike? Are you ready, Ike? Yes, you are. Okay, unmute yourself. Go for it.
Well, something about a classical ballet. After all, New York had and has some of the finest dancers, choreographers, and theaters in the world. Yes, and some immensely powerful critics too. Mirror, mirror on the wall. For 12 years, I was a professional classical ballet dancer in Europe and spent many days and hours in rehearsal rooms to train, to rehearse, to punish my body. All ballet rehearsal rooms have 7 things in common. They have a special wooden floor, they have bars to hold on or to stretch. They have a piano and répétiteur who plays mainly Chopin. All instructions are in French. They have a little box containing rosin and anti-slip resin. They smell of a mix of perfume and sweat. And last but not least, one wall is fully covered by a huge mirror. Typically, a dancer enters the rehearsal room through a door only to be magnetically drawn to the mirror. It's for a close-up. This is to make sure that the ego of a he or she and the makeup is really competitive. For the rest of a working day, the dancer's focal point remains to be the mirror. Once on stage, the audience replaces the mirror. That is, if you are a real professional. Mirror, mirror on the wall. If I could, I would dance in front of you all. Mummy's ambition takes your innocent body at age of 6 to a ballet school, and they train you to become a masochist. Music and all your time shape you into a classical line, your reflection, the mirror à la barre. At 12, you walk into a rehearsal room to become the mirror's obedient tool. Just remember, you compete. That is a sequence of steps called choreography. At 14, you join the corps. Now on point, you do what you are told, and they shower you with colorful costumes, showing off the all of you. With 16, you become a soloist in the center of the stage. They light you high, and you do shine. You are beautiful. You become potentially divine. The conductor, the audience wants to breathe with you, and you and the music merging into a magic instrument that projects the ballerina in you. What a breath of fresh air. Now that you are set free, you are a professional at age 17. You pirouette and soar, dance on a level way above, defying gravity of that magnetic earthen floor. Brava, bravo, da capo, and so much more is the reward you feel, so exuberating, free. You are intoxicated, flowers, hugs, and kisses awaiting you. Once you felt the power of the stage, you became inadvertently a butterfly in a cage, controlled by the owners of the house, where only money has its place, and critics indulge in fetishism, personal inadequacies of the bizarre. But for now, you are the newspaper superstar, and you buy that sexy sporting car. And then, when you come home, the anticlimax sets in. You feel a deadbeat and just can't sleep. You binge alcohol and Valium. You are a zombie, the beginning of feeling alone. And when you wake, even you are still told that kiss, kiss, and that you are so ravishing and young, your body in pain, aches and screams. Your competition now alternates. The role once yours, now for share. Maturity creeps in. Time calls out suicide on your mind, telling you brutally that you reach the end of a butterfly's life. So, what does your body do? Now that your mind can comprehend why Romeo died for Juliet was not just another choreographed step, now that you are deprived without a stage, without an audience, no more fans, no more kisses, flowers, and bravos. So what do you do with your tired face when you clasp onto the past and see love and pain reflecting deep inside the mirror of memories? And all you can see a shadow of the long forgotten you. Yes, you are now so alone. Mirror, mirror on the wall, there was a day I had danced in front of you all. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Please unmute yourselves.
Man, that was deep.
Whoa,
Yes.
that was deep.
That was
Like, oh
awesome.
my goodness. Wow.
Very nice.
The rise and fall of a ballet dancer.
Beautiful, Ike. We didn't know you were a ballet dancer, Ike. You got some layers to you. Okay, Ike. Okay, we're gonna have you put that toe up one of these days. Just prove it real quick. Nah, we love it. We love it. Thank you for sharing that part of yourself and your memory with us, because we never know what talents accompany us with this poetry, right? Often artists express themselves in many different ways. And what is dance but poetry in motion, right? So thank you for being all kinds of poetry for us in this movement, in this room. Okay, y'all are just so fire. Oh my gosh. I'm finished with y'all. You know what? Y'all are exhausting. Y'all so wonderful. I'm excited to be in the room with you. And we're going to move on to our next artist, poet, Kayvon, who I had the exceptional joy of watching on the karaoke stage, hosted by our brother Paul Conqueso, and he gifted us with some music for our earlobes. I know he's got some lovely poetry for us as well. Let me ask you to unmute. I'll welcome him to the space. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Hey, you still feeling that karaoke vibes is still rolling through you, or no?
No.
No, that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Go ahead, do your thing.
You can find me on Instagram at Kayvon the Poet, and this poem is called Live Forever. The African American community is in danger. Navy blue uniforms. The African American community is in danger. The navy blue uniformed stranger is the one who's causing harm. Who is there to sound the alarm? To serve and protect is a lie that I detect. What kind of good is there to expect? When I was only 11 years old, I remember being in English class when I found out that Kyle Coppin had passed. At 16, I was a junior in high school when Trayvon Martin had his life taken away. We would have been around the same age in the present day. Their names and many others will live forever without a breath left to breathe as they echo into eternity. As the pendulum swings, the momentum brings a set of wings with a sweet and angelic voice that sings, "Don't forget me." But the one in front of the gun lives forever. What do you see when you see me? When I look in the mirror, I see a Black male who is not destined to fail and end up in jail. What do you see when you see me? I see a Black male who demands to be judged as an individual. When a navy blue uniformed stranger goes in for the kill, there's always a moment when it feels like time is standing still. So I ask all of you, is it safe to be Black? Has it ever been? Thank you.
Dang, Kayvon. That was hard. Everybody, unmute yourselves, please.
Yes, Kayvon.
100%.
Yeah. Powerful and to the point.
Yeah.
Succinct and powerful. Thank you for your words. Thank you for those reminders. Thank you for the timeline, right? So I think so much has happened. We often forget, it kind of gets rolled into one big trauma, and we don't realize how our lives are peppered, right, by these losses, and make us consider our own mortality. And if you look like us, with that brown in your skin, with that Black in your blood, it gets dangerous. It stay dangerous. So y'all be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Oof, y'all always coming with that good stuff, and we need that. Terry Rose, if you are ready for us, we are ready for you. Let me unmute you. Are you here with us? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. And there goes that beautiful book. Y'all know Terry got a new book, y'all. I'm gonna let you tell her yourself. Go ahead. Tell him yourself. Go ahead, Terry. Gotta unmute, baby. Let me ask you again.
There we go. It wasn't allowing me to unmute. There we go.
There we go. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
My book, it's here. Thank you for buying a copy. I'm going to read out of my book.
Yes, please.
So COVID poems, because unfortunately I recently got COVID, so I've been reading these COVID poems. COVID's a jackass. Ninja attacks from behind. Defenseless victims. COVID's a jackass. Taking our loved ones away. Unwelcome house guest. Grief's paralyzing sadness. Coming and going in waves. And then I have this other one. Stay a while. Listen to my life. Stay a while. Hold my place in line. Stay a while. Press your heart close enough to mine that they drown out this COVID sound.
Terry. Yes,
So that was my pieces for COVID. I think we're frozen. Am I frozen?
I think you're frozen, but we can hear you. We thank you so much. Let me unmute everybody so they can tell you how much they want that book.
I like that title, COVID's a jackass. Love it.
Facts.
Nice, Terry.
Yeah, get better soon.
Shout out to Jersey Trinity. Always dope, Terry.
Terry, I'm going to unmute you once more so you can tell people where to find you and how they can purchase your new beautiful book. Maybe. I don't know. She might have froze up on us. That's okay. Put it in the chat, Terry. We gonna find it. We gonna find you, Terry. You can't hide from the New York community. We will find you, okay? Please do purchase her book. I had the privilege of reading it, and it is beautiful and honest and tangible, which for me is so important. Can I find myself in the work, right? Are you there? Did I learn anything about you? Are you inviting me into a new experience? And I would say that she's very much doing that. So y'all make sure, again, support each other is very important. All right, we're going to support the next artist as well. Zikali, come on down.
How's everyone doing?
Hey, how's it going?
I wrote this this afternoon. It's entitled, "We Thought We're Not Enough." We thought we're not enough even for our own freedom songs. So we stood counting our worth in front of toxic jukeboxes of this world, which always forced kids to forfeit something more, something extra, until our failure to afford the whole spectrum made us forfeit the dance floor altogether. We almost settled for anything, just as long as it was seen that we joined the dance. But each movement felt like survival, zombies with no vitals, shucking and jiving to ghost vinyls to an order other than that which our dreams defined. Dancing to win titles, but not divine. But the ultimate test came in knowing there would be no music at all if you left the line. So we walked up to the front and paid what we could. But not before we brooded over the coins again and recounted our worth for the millionth time and found ourselves to still be the same left-footed dreamers in a deep-rooted fever. It was understood that less money meant more regulations. We had to dance as stipulated and for the length only our measly coins could afford. If they played a love song and you had never known love, you had to reenact the passion and we would launch into the acting, afraid to reveal ourselves. Like an echo that tries to hide from the mountains, knowing the mountains will still find it. And perhaps even gaslighted, throwing its ugliness back to itself. We accepted to walk through that door discreetly. And briefly, when we looked up, our eyes would catch the big party in the sky. And we were shown only the bottom stairs to an unlit dance floor surrounded by creaking chairs with cracks on its back like it was slave to the wrong dances. It looked like a setting for a public hanging. But you had to stay in character and pretend that romance. Each movement feeling like survival, zombies with no vitals for so long afraid to sing our own songs. Because we were told that our voices sounded like croaking frogs. And we started to believe it. and so did our feet. But just imagine if they had really seen our dance, if we could afford to pay more to contort into all the shapes that lived inside us, pop and lock our ancestry until we nosebleed for free. Imagine what the world would have said of us. There are fears that live in the feet of whole nations and continents. Two left free feet rising and falling like echoes of music the mountains are fighting to expel. There are dance floors that are a tap dancing hell, such that each tap is time ticking until the song wraps up and you have to leave. Imagine if we had believed. We'll be dancing to our own tune today, tonight. We'll be dancing to us. Thank you.
Come on with the two-step. I'm here for it. Everybody unmute yourselves, please. Beautiful.
Go, yeah. Don. Yeah.
Beautiful. Damn, that was amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that's new shit. You wrote that today? Come on. Oof. That's what happens when you got that in your spirit, when you are well, right? All it takes is a bucket. And that water gonna come. So thank you for reminding us to dance, right? What a shame. What would it be like if we remembered, if we allowed ourselves, right? Might be a much more happier world. So I don't know about you. I like to shake a leg every now and then. Okay. Thank you so much for your artistry. Please put your information in the chat so the folks can follow you and they can get down with you when you got new stuff. Because obviously it comes out hot. All right. And we appreciate it. We are going to move on to, sounds very, to Messiah. Okay, that's a, oof. Come on, name. Unmute yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Messiah, and I'm going to read two poems. And the first one is called Dina. I stare into your eyes with a bottomless hunger, inflamed by the fires of divine sanctuary not fully understood. As we border on rapture, we are blind. I remain silent, but fall upon you, being to being, in muted connection, and our harmony, even in my silence, becomes our truth and our union's clarity. Born again as I watched you when you slept, the deities took part in the breath of your dreams. In and out, the breaths of dawn and evening come together in your timeless sleep, inhaling the maturity of affluent flight, exhaling the power of our bond and heart's undiminished beauty. And you were no longer afraid, and I was at one, with a love that cannot shatter and reflects like the blessed grail revealed by the angels of providence, a translucent penetrating light suggesting immortal life. You implore to release me from this speechless, immutable frustration that will ultimately guide my body to search for deliverance in your body. As you express curiosity in this love which commands my solace, I look into those eyes again and find you waiting there, before time, during time, after time, forever holding me to the peace of your internal realization of mutual soulful affirmation. And my love in you, my spirit's soft caress of your being's luminous timbre, will forever grow strong, a binding ritual in our love's fervent coalescence. And the second one is called The Eye as a Collective Vision. A truth, a small singular dynamic, a legion whereof the one is an infinitude. Your soul will drink from the ethos where the one holy form collects myriad, the being in sense and anatomy, the monad. This impeachable ground as we become more fully ourselves, and the eye of one becomes the eyes of all, and all souls become transparent to all others. In the center, where heaven is self-avowed of our unified grace, receives us in the resplendent psyche of God's final evolution, an integrated metamorphosis in the transcendent cast of life, reaching out to dissolve the illusion of heaven to the soul's eye, captivated in the grasp of what faint light moves ecstatically beyond the shores of divine transformation. You are not a man. You are not what you do, and you are not what you are. You are the butterfly of paradise, a soul florid and massive, an effulgent, transformative perpetuity floating on the eaten unseen. Thank you.
Get out of here, Messiah. That was amazing. Please unmute. Don't let me be. I don't want to tell him. Come on.
Live.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
One of us.
Absolute fire.
You did to the room, Messiah. Everybody went crazy. They're already crazy, but I mean, you just upset the crazy, and now we just crazier for you. Please, I'm going to unmute you. Please unmute yourself, because we got to talk. Where can we find you on the Instagrams?
Messiah Lorence at Instagram. Should I put it in the chat? Can I put it in the chat?
Yes, of course you can put it in the chat. Please do follow. We will follow. We will not stalk, but we might stalk you. I'm just saying. If you spitting like that, I mean, just expect it. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. Is this the first time that you've been at the Thursday night online open mic?
Yes, first time.
You done messed up. You done messed up, Messiah. You done messed up. Because now we got to sing off key for you. So I hope that you like off key singing. But we have to keep this tradition alive. And as I mentioned earlier in the show, which you may not have caught, I am taking on the baton that is passed down from the original host of the Thursday night online open mic, who is now the executive producer. She is the one, the program manager, the do-it-all, the lady, the bruja. Okay, La Bruja is her name. And so she started a tradition for all those folks who are just entering this space for the first time to let you know that we want you here. And it's a little saucy. I ain't gonna hold you, Messiah. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? And it is called the Pop That Cherry song. So we're gonna pop that cherry for you if you like, if you're all right with that. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Good.
Yeah.
There we go. Consent is everything in the room. Okay. So in 1, 2, 3, I am going to unmute everybody. Let y'all unmute yourselves. Okay. Stay quiet until we get to 3. Okay. And then we are going to try our best to sing this Pop That Cherry song. Okay. I'm gonna record it so we can get along to music next time. Okay. So 1. This is after 3. Not on 2 and 3. We gonna
Pop the cherry, baby.
Pop that cherry, baby.
Pop
that cherry,
baby.
pop that
The cherry,
cherry,
baby.
cherry, I told you it was gonna be Oh, I am here for all the remixes, y'all. I mean, we got to do something different. Messiah, thank you again for joining us. You are more than welcome here every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We loved what you had to share. And if you don't believe me, look in the chat, man. People are pulling out your bars. They move by them. And that's true for all of you guys. Please, when you're done, look in the chat. Your community is lifting you as you speak. You understand what I'm saying to you? And if you didn't know, this is your community. Okay? All right, moving along to another member of our community who we haven't seen in a while. I'm super excited that he's here. I hope he's still here. Abraham, are you still in the room? Y'all see him? Do y'all see him? Wave at me, Abraham, if you're here. I see somebody pointing to you. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. I should have seen the blue. You know what I'm saying? We almost twins. Let me unmute yourself.
Hey, Ray Jane.
Hey.
Everybody else here. So I got 3 not so long pieces, and if I have enough time, I'll probably throw in a haiku at the end. So this first one is actually kind of a mix of a haiku and tanka. It's called Spell Peace. Ask me to spell peace. With pen in hand, I will write P-I-E-C-E. Pages of poems inclined to illuminate ears wholly eager Conscious words creatively entertains and educates. This one is called Heaven's Home. I have long ceased to pray for longevity not guaranteed. Here on this earth where my stay is for just a moment indeed. Brief as fresh green grass growing up in the field, waiting for the days to pass before my body will yield to a death from a cause that is yet to be known. But life will never pause when my soul enters heaven's home. Open up a treasure box of gold, live an eternally prosperous dream, free from struggling out in the cold, where the wealthy reign supreme over the impoverished who suffer. Under heat waves, rainstorms, and snowflakes, no hedge of protection to take cover from the holistically painful aches, not to mention widespread diseases, monsters committed to foul plays, claiming whoever it pleases, regardless of their victim's age. With little dams and crumbs of bread given to the most vulnerable and poor, they cling to life on a thread until death moves them out of this war. Into heaven's home, where joy, peace, wealth, and wellness equals infinite life in this other world on permanent leave from the sorrows of temporary strife. And this one is called A Wordsmith's Medicine. This needle with ink injects bodies with the truth, have them on the brink of giving birth to good fruit. In the name of equity, they will be well fed until their souls become stuffed with poetic bread. Righteously made out of love, their hearts will beat merrily to the rhythmic words neatly in their minds. Well versed in adverbs, steadily flowing down spines, moving with integrity through the dense terrain of global insanity, surrounded by pain, just to find humanity still exists, incredibly striking bold poses, armed with a notebook and pen, administering doses of a wordsmith's medicine to blot out disparity. And I'll leave you with this haiku, White Lies. Lies were colored white. In case you want to know why, history failed us. Thank you.
Always with that fire. Everybody unmute, please.
Abraham fire, bro.
Always good to hear you, Abraham. Always good. Always good to hear you.
It's good to hear you guys too.
That package, baby. Take that with you. Woo. Always dope, bro. History.
Thank you all.
That's it. They said it better than I could. That's why I unmute them. You guys are helping me host. I love y'all with this energy. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming back to us, Abraham. You know that we always leave a warm space for you whenever you have the time. You're always welcome back into it. All right, just a second. I just want to shout out some of the folks that's in the room with us, some of which are not on the list, but just here to support y'all. You know what I'm saying? Greg Michaels, thank you for being here. Erica, absolutely. Nikki Sparks, Poetry, thank you so much for being here. Poetac, if y'all have never seen this man perform, it's a whole visual art exhibit, okay? Please, please, please follow him, follow each other so that we can make community out of these boxes, because we've already accomplished that. Jenny, Marsha, my girl Marsha from Brooklyn with the Brimlow. Thank you for being here with us. Giovanni, thank you so much. We hope next time you come, if you'd like to share with us, we would love to hear it. You're more than welcome. Sometimes we know folks are just trying out the space. Let me see what y'all energy really like. Are y'all as nice as you think you say you are? I don't know, but I hope that we've convinced you that we're a family here, because we want you. If don't nobody else want you, we want you. Okay. So we're going to get into this good luck round, right? Because we are making space to lift and support. And I see a guitar went up in that lovely blue background with the vibes, So I know Joski is ready to give us some of that magic, that good magic. Let me unmute you. Hey, 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 how you doing?
Doing good, Ray Jane.
Hey, let me be quiet. Go on, do your thing.
So I wrote this song 6 days ago. "21 lives, 19 children, days from summer fun. Life, blood, pulsing like rivers. There's 19 cops in the hall. Rivers cascade, rushing like rapids. Twisted limbs upon the floor. Spilled blood cannot sustain us. There's 19 cops in the hall. Rip bullets make holes, then they explode, then they pulverize. Remnants of clothes, heart on a sneaker, all we recognize. Nobody tried to shoot through the window. No one dared to risk it all. Rivers of blood, slow to a trickle. There's 19 cops in the hall. Senators say, good guys with guns come to save us all. Life, blood, pulsing like rivers. There's 19 cops in the hall. 19 cops in the hall.
Ooh, Joski. Unmute, please.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Yo, that man too serious though.
That was amazing.
That was good, man. Thank you for sharing that with us, man.
Gut punch, Tim.
Soul healing, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, all that. Gut punch, healing. Oof. You keep us honest in this room. You keep us on task in this room. Thank you. That was absolutely gorgeous. We appreciate you, your protest, your artistry, how you somehow mix that shit up so beautifully. And we just hear like, oh, damn, this is sad, but damn, this is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Absolutely. Woo, I'm gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing, because we will make our way through this good luck round. Tab, are you still here in the room with us? Let me see. I don't think I see her. All right, we're gonna move right along. Move right along. Keep that microphone hot. All right. Next up was supposed to be Amanda, but I know she had to go. You see where? You somebody showing me somebody. Tab, to go Tab. Girl, how I miss you. That's crazy. Let me unmute you. Hey Tab.
Screaming like Ray J.
What's up, girl?
Hear me, bro.
You know I could never miss you for too long. You know, my spirit was like, just hold on, just slow down a little bit. And then I had looked at Elemental. He was like, there she go. She over there. She over there. So,
Thanks, Elemental. I actually heard Elemental last night and Po Con Queso. They was at Lehman. They did a fucking dope job. Yes. God bless this place. I'm gonna rock out with something semi-new, not that old type of thing. I am trying to develop more of a delivery, you know what I mean, to find my tongue. So this is in my head a conversation where Eve is gonna tell it to Adam, because you know how we get all the shit and they don't never get no shit, you know? Here we go. I'm Tab 001 Poetry at Instagram. I remember when I loved without the grips of handles, Barred from his sides I can no longer hold, has traveled me. This ride I hope to one day settle in a place where true story is told. It is not his order that I fail to respect, but the gift in which he thinks he can receive it. It is he who throws the blame of a seed he has planted, and not I, the hand who was easily fooled by pretty things, but of a thing who touched bottom first. You have built us a home on parted grounds. At least we say we have parted equally. But a blame you has launched on the center of your speaking has now become the thing that separates you from I. On a day which only I have fallen blame to the youth of our children, it is in your strength that you have not found me. Title, Together We Have Parted. And peace. Thanks, guys. Much love.
Tab, come on, Tab, with the 1-2 punch, real quick with it. Yes, unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Tab.
Good. That was good.
Right.
Dude, Tab, keep working on that
Yeah.
shit. You got that heat. Let's go.
Keep that heat. She keeps that heat. What you know about Tab? If you don't know, go on and follow her. Get your life together, okay? Thank you for blessing us. I'm so glad that Elemental had pointed that way so I could, find you. So thank you for being in the room. It was good to see you at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. The New Eurekan was at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Heavy repping on Sunday. Yes, we had the big banner, and La Bruja was back there with the New Eurekan mobile. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't seen that before, come out. You can see it. Okay, we always repping for y'all, because y'all our family, right? That's right. Just in case you ain't know, now you know, okay? Coming up next, Joshua Love, you got 3 minutes to spit. Let's do it.
All right, cool. Let's do it because I think that's about all my battery headphone life has. 3 minutes.
Hey,
So
all
we're
right.
fitting right in. This is gonna feel like I haven't had a speaker in a while. So like last 3 things a cappella, last 4 things 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 things a cappella. So anybody who's new in the room, you ain't heard it. So I'm just gonna like try to like flow because that's all I'm really in the mood to do. I'm on the good luck round. I didn't come in prepared to spit anything. So I'm gonna just flow. Some of y'all might recognize. Yo, I spit it with ease. Gone addictions I tease. Contradictions I be. I'm practically everything I'm not supposed to be. To me, y'all can hear me, right? I'm like dope to me. Rope a dope I be. Ali and Layla at the same time. I'm the old and the new. I'm the reincarnation. Why you hating? Me and the crew just finished baking. What is it that you need? Why you aching? Man will not live on bread alone. Why you waiting? Repent your sins, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Who's your man? Say it again. Who's your man? Jesus, believe it. Jesus, believe it. I'm Michael Ease in a big fight getting paid by ESPN. I must be blessed then. And you already know I'm in Vegas, the city of sin, with my kin on my mind, trying to get it down. We talking racks, sipping wine, tipping the waitresses, skipping the waitresses, and my family full of love. That's the last name. And we hate, so we ain't the shit. But we bake cake, so we ate the shit. And now we know cake, so we create the shit. Culinary artists, so we paint the shit. Some of us bakers, some of us prep cooks, but we still bank this shit. Tipping the scales, whipping illegal ingredients, not fish scale. And we tip well. Yo, that's the sequence. That's the sequence. Praise God, hallelujah. That's the sequence. Give the glory to God. That's the sequence. Yo. Some of my homies tell me when I spit, I sound like spoken word. Or one of my homies, when I spit like this over the synthesis and you get to know me, can you feel my verse and how I'm spitting it? Literally, I'm trying to spit the word of God on the beat. Pitifully, I'm weaker than I want to be, but no pity on me. It's on me to be the man I want to be. Honestly, it dawned on me that man will always sin, but righteous men will always honor G's. Consider the former and get on your knees. You ready to with it, get rid of the scorners. Now we smoking marijuana trees. Conflict the personas, my click is the stoners. We whipping the Lex, I kick the checks and the chicks on us. But who own his soul is Jesus. I need his love. I need to reach up above for going through hell. I gotta get to heaven. I remember when 50 Cent said that when I was 11. That was 50 spent on these chicks that look so good. You think they sent from heaven? Fuck a reverend. I got a Bible. He sending too. We winning both. Cause me and the crew on 2 knees, giving thanks to the dude. Yo, that's the sequence. That's the sequence. Praise God. Hallelujah. That's the sequence. Give the glory to God. That's the sequence. And yo, new yo, La Bruja, we out here.
That's the sequence. Hey, hi, everybody, unmute yourselves.
That's a
That was
That's a
dope.
sequence.
Right.
That was lit.
That's
That was lit,
sequence.
Joshua.
Come through
That was lit, Joshua. That was lit, Joshua.
See, you done messed up. We all remixing it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's the sequence. Come on. Thank you for spitting in the space, man. We have space for spitters too. Thank you, Joshua, for bringing your version of love to the room. We appreciate you. We know that's your namesake, but it's also in your work. It's clear. So thank you, brother, for being here with us. And we glad your headphones held out. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bounce out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get a little bounce. Okay. So we going to move on because we almost there. We are almost there. MJ Blackwell, thank you for joining us. Thank you for making it into the room. We're going to go over to Shocky G because I know she got something fire for me. Hi, girl. Hey, MJ. All right, Shocky, I am unmuting you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Go on, do your thing.
All right. So this is a new piece. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. Title: Call of the Christian. Close your eyes. Raise your hands above your head. Pray that you will make it home. Drop to your knees. Give yourself to a higher power. Know that you are nothing without his power. Feel your soul become light. Pour your blood among the space like communion. Let the sanctuary become your shrine. Embrace the stigmata. Call it exit wound. Only God can save you. After Judgment Day, they will march in your honor. Call you martyr. Hold up. Backspace. Let me restart the poem. Patrick Loyola's Nightmare. Close your eyes. Raise your hands. Pray that you will make it home. Drop to your knees and give yourself to this higher power. Know that you are nothing without his power. Bang. Feel your soul become light. Pour your blood among the space like communion. Let the space become your shrine. Embrace the exit wound. Call it stigmata. Know that only God could have saved you. After Judgment Day, they will march in your honor. Call you martyr. Add a hashtag.
I'm sorry, what part of that fire did you think we wasn't gonna get, Shocky? Please unmute yourselves and tell us so.
That's called hashtag fire.
Yes, hashtag fire. Shocky G. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you've been here before, but you're not one of us here now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on. Thank you for always keeping it a buck in the room, right? Because we know you're going to bring that realness, that fire, and that talent, right? Something to be said for that delivery. We appreciate you. As Nick P says, always one of us. You already know that, though. That's why you're here, because you already know. And so Bill Elkins asked if I would join the good luck round so I could share with y'all, right? Because it's not fair that I ask you to be vulnerable, to put yourself out there, and that I don't. So I don't mind sharing myself with you. If you didn't already know that, please understand that this is for you. It's not for me. It's for you, and it is for me, though. You know, that's why I keep coming back to, you know what I'm saying? Because I fucks with y'all, because y'all are great. And you warm me, whether I'm performing or not, just coming into the space, because you could have been anywhere, but you decided to be here with us, and that matters to me. And you matter to me, just in case you don't feel like you matter to nobody else. All right, put that in your spirit, take it with you for the rest of your week. Come back next week as well, Thursday night online open mic, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, as I mentioned, we are always joining each other's spaces, right? There are many of us in this community that are older in this community, and I don't mean by age, I mean by wisdom. Okay, one of those folks is Peggy Robles Alvarado. If you don't know her, you need to get to know her. She's got workshops going on all the time. It's always an unfurling for me. And so I'm gonna read y'all something that came out of that yesterday, the Chasing the Moon series. Pretty much anything she do is fire though. And this poem is inspired by a poem called An Afternoon at the Vinyl Shop by Benin Lemas. And the prompt was, write yourself a new creation story and mention what is the catalyst. All right. So I'm gonna read mine and we're gonna get up out of here. All right, Chris. So if you still paying attention, I'm gonna say thank you and then we're gonna jump off. All right, cool. And if y'all feeling good, you feel like this is your space, this is for you. Again, you are welcomed here Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Sign up 24 hours ahead of time at theneweurekan.org on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'd love to have you. If you forget, follow me at It's Ray Jane, ITSRAYJANE, and look out for a reel on Wednesday, because I've been doing that. I usually have a little jam on there, what I'm saying, so you get your bounce on while you get your sign up on, what I'm saying? So if you're feeling froggy, jump on in it, okay? So this one is to inspire you. I was born out of melody, tapping feet when reciting to breadcrumb myself. Between dimensions, I return to myself riding rhythms. Miles and Coltrane combined to explode me back into this timeline. I arrive, covered in my grandmother's rubies, abundance. Finally find me in my past life made present. There we are. Rings of gold erecting, neck unbending in my intention. Eyes black like the coal in my eighth mama's steely spirit. I resurrect royalty, remembering myself. Translate my infinity into mathematical equations, lemniscate. The likes of which the great pyramids used to communicate with. Every 4,000 years I learned to realign between clef notes. Communicate with my past lives in tongue of the Pleiades. Kiss my green-skinned husband, forgive him for letting me travel portals alone. I am what I have always been, singular, enough, too tough to be timed, stretching galaxies in my brass arms. I hold the world up to inspect its worthiness of my return. Find it lacking, cut off 7 locks to give to my future selves. Tell them to plant me in every wonder. Give us something to do on the next go round. I marvel at how many universes I got door knocker earrings on. Tucked in my bejeweled crown, underfitted in at least 10 dimensions. Bop my way back the real rap. Spit a hot 16 on my way back to Mars amongst the stars. I remain an original great mother spirit. Sankofa with my seeds. I rode a saxophone sexy neck back to impregnate me. My own mind with symphonies of reasons never to settle. I open gold dusted lips, scream joy into the darkness that embodies everything. Honor this forever warrior spirit, kicking up dust just to escape the catches. Come through next week. This your family. This your people. If you love it, then let us love you back. Chris, take us out of here. Peace. Peace. I'm gonna keep saying peace till we get out. Y'all be good. All right, if you feel like yelling on your way out, go on yell. Go on yell.
Hell yeah.
Y'all heard Cassie?
Oh yeah, poets. Good night, everybody.
We'll be back next week.
Good night, everyone. We'll be back next week. It's gonna be lit.
First time seeing you, meeting you. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Ray
come
Jane.
back, MJ. Come back.
Thank you for allowing me to exhale. What?
Yes.
I'll see you next week. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
We're gonna
Love
Oh,
to
your
all the poets
levels,
tonight.
your
Every
levels of
Thursday
royalty.
night. On the long Thursdays, y'all.
Miss you, Nick.
I miss you too, MJ. It's been a minute. I miss you too.
Thanks.
Stay inspired, everyone.
Yo, Chris.
Conto, it's good to see
y'all
you
Monday.
again.
Oh,
See y'all Monday and Thursday. Come through.
stay
We wanna hear
inspired.
you. We wanna hear you.
Say never going out of here.
Y'all gonna have to get on out of here yourself, child.
Yes, so.
So
Anyways.
just roll on out. Y'all take that love. Take the love. Take the love. Take the love as you roll. Take the love as you roll. Take the love. As you roll. Take it. Take it. Take that
There is no
love.
other place like Thunder Lung Thursdays. If you ain't plugged in, make sure you plug it in. Let me tell you, this community is one of the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know, baby.
That's it.
Elemento!
I love you, folks. Shout out to Japan.
Elemento! Thank you.
Peace, family.
Elemento, thank you. Elemento.
Join us next
Elemento.
time.
Elemento, Queen. Thank you.
It was good to hear you guys' voices again. I haven't been here in a while. So
I know it's been a minute,
Abraham.
Abraham. It's great to see you again. It's been a
Same.
minute since I last heard from you. I hope all is well with you, Abraham.
Yes.
it is. It's just work, and then getting tired and stuff. So
Yes.
thankfully, I
Same
worked a
here.
very early shift today, and I'll work a very early shift next Thursday as well. So I'll be back.
Nick.
Oh, we get to have you Thursdays in a row.
Nick, see you again.
It's great to see you again.
Nick, see you. Nick, see you.
We love these shades, Poetic. Where'd you get them shades from? They kind of fly.
Oh! I have to wear these because like my eyes hurt sometimes. So like I had them on and off because my eyes are hurting badly, and it filters out the blue light and everything. And they look cool on me, so I was like, yeah.
They do look cool on you, Nick. Did you see that that Wayne action, that Wayne action we just got from Poetic?
It's a different world around these parts, baby. It's a different world.
Do it again, Poetic. We want to see it again. Can you pull them up? Oh, there you go. You too cool. You too cool for us, man. You too cool. I'm gonna just stay in here till they throw us off, because I mean,
Feel like that.
Why not?
Why not, right? I haven't seen y'all in like a minute. Like really spoken to y'all in like a minute. It's like, I miss y'all, I miss y'all a lot.
We miss you too, man. We so happy to have you here with us.
Glad to be back here, man. It's been a minute since I've been back in New York. Like, I mean, y'all saw me if you were at Hybrid.